What is up? What is up? What is up? It's your boy Sledge back again with another one, man. Back again with another one. 2 year YouTube anniversary. It's the 2 year YouTube anniversary. So I'm going to be answering some questions. I'm going to do a little giveaway. I'm giving away this little, one of my mugs from my merch store. And yeah, man, we go have some fun. I ain't gonna keep y'all in here too long. I'll probably be out of this piece about 8 o'clock. And yeah, that's gonna be it, man. You know, your boy Mr. Do Your Research. No umbrellas. See, we got Scooter in the building. Joshua's in the building. Ian's in the building. My brother from another mother, Seesaw Joel, is in the building. Call Me Lonnie is in here. Yeah, man, it's been a quick 2 years to me, man. Like that 2 years went pretty quick. That 2 years went pretty quick. Look at that. My other brother from another mother, John R, is in the building. He dropped a little 2 spot on me. My brother, man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. So I went from an infant to a toddler. Hey, man, I feel you. Listen, we gonna talk about. You know what? I'm gonna talk about my little journey, man. Because some of the people that frequent this channel, man, they don't really know about my whole journey, man. Like they don't know about my whole journey. My very first channel member, one of my very first subscribers, Bobby Yakuzo. Not only that, one of the very first people to ever pick up the SledgeIncTeam merch. Like Bobby been a supporter from day one. I had the privilege of meeting Bobby at both of the creator meetups. Yeah, at both of the creator meetups, man. Went to the dinner that I had for my wife celebration for her birthday. Yeah, man, real cool guy, man. I'm glad I met you for sure. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I already gonna say, man, Kendrick dropped the album so quick, man. I ain't even get a real chance to even really check it out yet. What's your thoughts on it? Yeah, Lonnie, only 2 years, man. It only been 2 years. It feels like an eternity now. I feel like the time went pretty quickly, man. Yeah, I feel like the time went pretty quickly. And I swear, man, every single time, man, this thing get tough, and I feel like I want to give it up, man. It's the subscribers, it's the viewers, it's the other creators, man, that make me want to keep going doing this thing. So, man, I appreciate everybody, bro. Like I appreciate everybody. Last month was a rough month for me, man. I took a little vacation, and I only dropped 2 long form videos last month, but I promise y'all I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to my members' videos and all of that. I watched Chad Money Minute's video where he deactivated his memberships, and yeah, it just made me think about some things, man. And yeah, my members, y'all really go get it, man. I got some good stuff coming for y'all this month. I got some members only video y'all gonna really enjoy coming this month. Y'all know we got the unsubscribe list coming up. The 2024 unsubscribe list is coming up. It'll be here before the end of December. The unsubscribe list will be there, and I hate to say it, but only members gonna be able to see this video, just like last year. Another brother that I had the privilege of meeting, Filmo, man, great guy. Not only great guy, man. He won. He was one of the last people that won one of the giveaways I had. I gave away a mug last time, and he won. He won the Do Your Research mug. This time, we gonna be giving away the No Umbrellas mug. We gonna be giving away the No Umbrellas mug today. So make sure y'all stick around for that giveaway. But yeah, man, like I said, we're gonna have some fun in here today. Juan Garcia. I was supposed to see Juan at the meetup, man. He ain't go to that one. He promised me he gonna be at the next one. So Yeah, Juan. Can't wait to meet you in person, brother. Anthony, my dog. My dog, man. Big supporter, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what? Like I say, I'm a you say use the mug daily. Appreciate it, man. That's a nice mug, man. It's a nice size mug too. But yeah, you know what? Like I say, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get into my story before I get into these questions. You know, any questions? I didn't get a whole gang of questions, so any questions that you got for me, just go ahead and drop them in the comment section. Cause like I say, I ain't gonna keep y'all in here all day and night and everything. So, um, I kind of got into this thing because it's probably like everybody else. I started watching videos about credit cards. I already had a certain amount of credit cards, but I wasn't using them the way that I use them now. And realistically, I had what Discover It. I think I had a Discover It. I had an Amazon Prime card. I had a couple of the lower tier Capital One cards. And believe it or not, like those Capital One cards is probably what kind of got me into the points and miles game, because I was using those cards and I'm getting a little 1.5% cash back. And it just made me look at things a little bit different. But to go before that, man, like it was a time where I had messed up my credit so bad, man. Like I messed up my credit so bad that I was afraid to get credit cards. Like I was afraid to touch a credit card. Like I wouldn't touch a credit card. Like my credit score was so low. Like my credit score was so low, bro. I was on the ground looking up at the floor. You know what I'm talking about? I was on the ground looking up at the floor. Like my credit score was so low, man. My credit score was probably, I think it was in the low 400s at one point. Yeah, I had messed up my credit so bad, but I ended up I ended up, it was so bad. Let me tell you, it was so bad that Target, because I had a Target card, I had a Target red card, was one of my first cards. I had like a gang of store cards for whatever reason. My first card I think that I ever had was a dealer's card. So I had a gang of store cards, and Target wasn't playing that, because Target is TD Bank, and Target ended up taking your boy to court, bro. They wanted their money. They wanted their $1,500. So what I ended up doing was I sat down with their representation, and I told them that I would pay them the amount that I owed them right there while we was at court, if they would take that those late payments off of my credit report. And they agreed to it. I got it in writing in front of the judge. And from that moment on, I just said it never again. You know what I'm saying? Like never again. And I started working on my credit from there. Believe it or not, Target gave me another card after that, which I let close for not using it. But yeah, they gave me another card after that. And I think I got the Capital One Platinum, and then the Capital One Quicksilver. And then I went to the Discover It. Somewhere around 2017, I got the Amazon Prime card. And yeah, it just went from there. I started watching Credit Shifu and Ag Sebi and Mark Reese and all of these guys, and those people turned into the Chaz Money Minutes and Anthony Ventures, and yeah, the people that you watch now, the people that you watch now. So the Anthony Venture, Calby Ing, Josh Butler, man, Chase, Spencer, they like a class above me, like they came, and then I came maybe a year after them or somewhere around that. Like they were like in that class, and then I came in like the class behind them. So yeah, I only been here for 2 years. Like I only been here for 2 years. Got Key in the building. Key is in the building. Oh, Benjamin's in here. So, man, where everybody coming from, man? Where's everybody coming from? I know Keith somewhere in Boston or somewhere. Benjamin, you in Cali? Yeah. But man, let me, you know what? Let me get to some of these questions. I can bring these questions up here. Let me get to some of these questions. And like I say, go ahead and drop some questions in the comment section for me, because I didn't really get a lot of questions this time around. So the first question was, what is the best thing that I've ever done with my points and miles since I started my channel? And you know what? That's an easy question, because it's easy for me to answer that question, because the answer will probably never change. Like, this answer will probably never change. Like when I first started, like I wasn't even into it for a year yet. I made my very first kind of redemption where I went to St. Lucia with my son, my youngest son. And it was the very first time that we, like, you know, we took a vacation just by ourselves. It was just me and him, you know, and it was just like a time that you know, you can't even recreate these times, you know. And we went to St. Lucia. We flew first class. We had a great hotel, which was a Hilton property. The staff was amazing there. The property was amazing. The people on the island were amazing. They were super nice. And yeah, I just had a great time with my son. And yeah, you can't recreate those moments, man. So that's probably always gonna be the answer to that question. If anybody ever asks me what was the best thing I've ever done with my points. So if you heard that answer before, it's gonna be that answer every time. Caesar's at 19. 5 months, man. 5 more months. You still in my class, Caesar. You still in my class. You just started coming to school a little bit late. Hold on. Let me see where everybody from. DC. Yeah, man. I lived in Virginia for 9 years, so I know all about DC. Alabama. And my people from Alabama. My people from Birmingham. Miami. Why? You already know, man. You're not that far from me. Fillmore up in the snowy upstate New York. Oh man, I can't do it. I can't do the snow no more, man. I lived in Cleveland for 32 years, brother. I cannot do it again. Okay, key question is 2 years on YouTube. Have you gone back and watched your first video? What are your thoughts? Anything you are still doing? All right. I actually not only went back and watched my first video, but I recreated it and then I put it out again because I edited a little bit. And I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I'm gonna keep it 150 because that's all I know how to do. Man, that video was trash. That video was so trash, man. I was so bad at doing YouTube. Like, not that I'm great now, but man, I was so bad at doing YouTube back then. Like, I look at that video and I see how much I've improved, but oh my God, that video was so bad, man. That video, that video was so terrible. But yeah, I mean, I go back and look at my old videos because I want to see where I was then and where I'm improving at now. So yeah, that video was trash. And I recommend anybody who actually do this thing to go back and look at their old videos and see, and they'll definitely see how much they've improved. Probably not as much as me. I'm pretty sure I improved a tremendous amount, because like I say, my first video was trash. Let's see, we got Lonnie. Lonnie say, what's the most surprising or valuable thing that you learned from another creator that you've adopted into your daily use and spending? Oh man, what is the most surprising thing that I learned? I learned so much from everybody, Lonnie, man. This is a hard question, man, because I probably can't pinpoint one thing, because I like to consider myself a sponge, man. Like if you know, because I work with so many creators. I've interviewed so many creators. I've been interviewed by so many creators, and I talk and chat with so many creators that I just absorb a little bit here and there from people, man, and it helps me be who I am. So I don't think it's one specific thing that I really picked up from anybody. 2 years, man, 2 years, and look, I'm glad Woodsy here. Woodsy used my Amazon Prime link to get himself an Amazon Prime. He got the Amazon Prime Visa with a huge credit limit. His credit limit, I've had an Amazon Prime card since 2017 when it came out, and his credit limit is more than mine today than mine is since I had it. But it was a quick $50 for me, and that $50, he had hit me up and told me that he got it. So you know how I do during these lives. I want to pick me up a new box, special edition, 101 proof Maker's Mark. And speaking of that, for anybody who has the American Express Platinum card, don't forget, use those credits. It's December. Don't forget to use those credits. It is December. Please don't lose them. Use those credits and don't lose them. I used my Saks credit, bought me a new glass with one of my Saks credits. I got something else with the other one. I'll talk about that one at another time. But yeah, please use your credit. Use your fine hotels and resorts credit. Take your significant other somewhere nice. Use that fine hotels and resorts credit. Use your Saks credit. If you haven't used your airline credit and you feel like you can't use it, put it in United Travel Bank so you don't lose that $200. And those other credits, they are what they are. But don't forget that you also get $35 in Uber credits this month. And for somebody like me with 2 platinum cards, that's $70, man. That $70 is definitely gonna come in handy. Oh, my other brother investing with Rod. What is going on, my brother? Joshua says, how was starting your channel and making your first video? How was scripting, prepping, etc.? Man, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, man. The hardest part about making my first video was actually doing it. Like I had a script probably written for, man, probably almost a month before I actually made that video. I've been talking about it for so long. Chad Money Minutes, Anthony Venture, a couple other creators, man. They was pushing me like, go ahead and start a channel because we have been talking about it for so long. And yeah, that was the hardest part. And the hardest part for me was making the script long. Like I've always been able to talk in front of people, but for whatever reason, when I first started my YouTube channel, I couldn't get past 5 or 6 minutes. Like 5 or 6 minutes was the length of time that I could actually get to when I created a video. It's easy for me to get close to 15 minutes now, and I don't like to go over that because I don't want to feel like I'm stretching out information. I like to get to the point and get my videos done and get them over with. But I like to give people as much information as possible, and I hope that my viewers feel that, because I feel like in the last 6 months or so, like every video that I've created, I feel like I try to pack it with as much information as I can for the viewers. And because at the end of the day, like I say, I always say this over and over, man, I don't make a ton of money doing this, man. I do this because I like doing it, and I like interacting with my subscribers and my viewers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's right. John is in Kansas City. wait a minute, hold on, man. Rodrigo, he trying to hit me with one of my own questions. If Anthony Venture and Chaz Money Minutes is streaming at the same time, who are you watching? I gotta watch my boy Chad, man. Chad, I gotta watch Chad. Chad, my brother. Anthony's my brother too. Like, I'm real close with both of those guys. But I gotta watch Chad on the strips, man. Chad comes with something off the cuff, straight raw information, man. Yeah, I gotta watch that. I'll swing back and watch Anthony another time because that's still my dog. Yeah, some of y'all got to stay in for snow days. I'm in Florida. I don't got to worry about none of that. Yes, sir. Exposure and trial is the key, man, because that's all it was. You know what? Like, I tell you, like, me first starting this channel, man, like, the hardest thing that was to do was actually do it. You know what I mean? Like, I even did, like, a test run. I got the camera and talked in front of the camera and saw how it looked and everything. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's cool. And then when it actually came out and then I watched it on YouTube, maybe, I don't know, a couple months later, I'm like, man, that was bad. That was bad. But I definitely feel like I'm better now. What's he say? When you next lay over in ATL, we still need to have, hey, look, I'm, yeah, the next time I lay over in Atlanta, I'm definitely gonna hit you up. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit you up, man. The last time I went to Atlanta, I went for work, but it was a 1 day freaking it was a 1 day meeting, so we was like in and out. Clairvoyant said, I can remember watching Act 77 years ago. Credit card YouTube has come a long way. Way more value coming from guys like Sledge these days. Hey man, like I say, man, you know what? I got 40 cards, man. I could come up here and make 5,000 watch me apply videos. You know, I could rank the cards 150 times. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I think my place in this thing is just trying to get valuable information to people. And that's the reason sometimes I go from making 4 videos a month to making 2 videos a month, because when I put out something, I want to make sure that I feel like it brought a value to the audience. There go my other brother. There go my other brother. Hey, I was watching. It's funny, Joe. I was watching this show yesterday, and there's this Puerto Rican guy. He was bowling, and as the next you know, all I heard was "Wepa." I couldn't do nothing but think about you. 8 to 12 minutes, and you know what the funny thing is? I couldn't even get 8 minutes when I first started making videos. Like, I couldn't even get 8 minutes. I could get like 5 or 6, and I would just run out. I don't know. I just didn't know how to get it to that. And now I'm like, I don't want to go over, like, you know, you're right, like 12 minutes. I try to keep it around that. I was telling Joe one day, like, man, I was making a video and it felt like super long. It was 14 minutes, but that's long to me. Benjamin says, what is the highest dollar amount of an annual fee you would pay to keep the American Express Platinum card? It's a tough question, but it's not a tough question. I'm gonna say I pay as much as $9.99. I know I'm gonna get scolded for that one, but yeah, about $9.99. I hope Amex don't hear that, because I don't want them to up the annual fee at all. But yeah. Rob Berger, I don't even know who that is. But I definitely appreciate you, brother. I definitely appreciate you being over here. That's for sure. Hey, I got to give a big shout out to my guy, Juan Meow Mix. He won the last time I gave away the extra finder's card. He won the finder's card that he sent me the picture. I say, man, like, I do this for everybody, man. Like, I do this for everybody. I'm gonna go. Let me go back into another question though. Oh, Anthony, it wasn't even a question. Anthony wanted me to do if y'all don't know, Anthony do an impersonation of me and several other creators, but I'm one of them. And the last time he did one, I think it was on Joe Barreto's channel. It was actually pretty hilarious. But he asked me to do an impression of him. I can't do it. Like I'm not an impression person. Like I'm not an impression person, and it just wouldn't do him any justice. All right. So the next question was, what is the most significant thing that you've learned about the credit card game in your 2 years on YouTube? I think the most significant thing that I learned is, and it's kind of common sense, and is that nobody can tell. It's kind of like two things. Like nobody can tell you what cars are good for you, and then the second thing is the best redemption is the best redemption for you. You know, whatever you think a great redemption is, then that's a good redemption. You know, what you can't if you don't get 15 points per dollar, you know what I'm saying, cent per point when you make your redemption, you don't get 5 cents per point. Whatever makes you happy, that's the best redemption, man. So that's easy. Which issuer do I prefer, Citi or Capital One? Hands down, it's got to be Citi. Now, I can't knock Capital One for one reason. I can't knock Capital One for one reason. It's because, like I said, when I was trying to get back in the game after I destroyed my credit and messed my credit up, and I was down in the 400s, Capital One was the first one to give me a break of the major issuers to give me a break and give me a credit card. Not only one, they gave me 2 cards. On top of that, Capital One is one of the issuers that I messed up with, and they gave me another chance. So I can never completely knock Capital One. But yeah, if I had to choose between Capital One and Citi, it's Citi all day. It's my little cousin in the building. I call him my little cousin, even though he bigger than me. Number one, number two, I'm only like a couple months older than him. You know what I mean? Like I'm only a couple months older than him. We essentially the same age. Rodrigo say, what do friends and family say when they hear that you have 40 plus credit cards? My thing, I'm spiraling at 10. Listen, I don't even talk about it with them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if my wife know how many credit cards I got. She know I have a lot. Like, she know I have a lot, but I don't even know if she know that I have 40. But yeah, I don't even talk. I don't even talk about it that in depth with my family and friends because they just not into it the way that I am. So I just keep it to myself for the most part. Let me see. Benjamin says, in your 2-year journey on YouTube, how many videos have you made so far? Okay. To be completely honest, I really couldn't tell you because if you look at YouTube, it'll say like 390 something in 2 years. But that's counting YouTube shorts. And some of those shorts are just clips from videos that I already made. And I was just talking to some other creators today, and going forward, whenever you get a YouTube short from my channel, it's not going to be a clip from another video. It's going to be fresh information. If it isn't fresh information, it's not going to be a clip from a YouTube video. It's going to be information that I'm trying to push out to you guys because I feel like I don't get any value out of those those clips that come from the videos. You know what I mean? So, and I'm just regurgitating the information that I already said. So that's what I give for that. And then another thing is a lot of my videos, because YouTube lump them all together, a lot of my videos are interviews that I've done with other people. So I would say I've probably done less than 300. I'm pretty sure I've done way less than 300, probably 200 and something, if I'm just counting my long form videos. Clairvoyant said, how many cars did you have when you started? When I started YouTube, because that was another reason why it took me so long to start YouTube, is because my plan was to have a decent amount of cars when I started. I think when I started, I had around 24 or 25, something like that. I got, or it might have been somewhere around 20 something, because I got a gang of cars before I started because I wanted to have something to talk about. And I always planned on my information to be information about stuff that I actually knew about. So yeah, I had over 20 cars when I started. City cut, you know what? I haven't experienced it. Hopefully I don't experience it. I hope I don't experience the city cutting my lines of credit. Got Lisa J. Stocks in the building. Y'all don't know Lisa. Lisa talks about she's a finance creator that talks about investing, and she has a lot of great information over there. So y'all have not checked her out, please go check out her channel. Okay. Now, Bobby say clips of current videos could bring subscribers when you think I see a tons of clips from other people that I've never heard of and have since subscribed to some. For me personally, I don't get a lot of subscribers from shorts. Like, I just don't. The only shorts I ever get a lot of subscribers from are usually when I make a fresh short, like straight from scratch. Just make a 67-second or less short without taking it from a video. Usually when I do a clip one of my videos, I don't really get much out of it. And I was talking to Call Me Lonnie earlier, and I was telling him that the short that I have with the most views on my channel isn't even a credit card short. It's an unboxing of a phone case. That's the short that has the most views on my channel. Actually, most of my the shorts, all of the shorts with the most views on my channel are either me I can't say it, unboxing, unenveloping a credit card, or unboxing some kind of tech that I got. You know, those have the most views on my channel. But yeah, two things with shorts. Shorts don't bring you any money at all. You might not even make 50 cents on a short. And the second thing with shorts is, for me personally, I just don't get a lot of subscribers from shorts, especially not when I clip them. Now, some of my Navy Federal shorts, I picked up some subscribers from those, and those were all, like I say, they were all shorts that I created. They weren't clipped from videos. No, I didn't. I didn't cut any of my annual fees yet, and that's only because they haven't came up yet. The Hilton Business should be coming up soon. The Business Gold should be coming up soon. So those are two big ones. That's gonna be what, $500 right there. I'm gonna be saving, because I'm gonna cut both of those. I have the Aspire coming up at the end of the year, but of course I'm keeping the Aspire. That's $550 I'm paying, but I'll be dropping the Hilton Business and the Business Gold. Last year I only kept the Business Gold because I got a good retention offer. This year I'm not asking because I don't want to be tempted into keeping it. Clairvoyant says, City cut one of my line once after not using the card much for years. What? I was able to get it back with a call. Okay, cool. Yeah. I have a freaking FNBO, if you know who FNBO is, First National Bank of Omaha. It was my first 2% credit card, 2% cashback credit card. And when I got that card, I believe the credit limit was like $7,500. It was like $7,500. But I wasn't using the card. Like I wasn't using the card. I had other 2% cards. I wasn't really dealing with FMBO. One day I went to that app. That that credit limit was $500. They cut me down to 500 from 7,500. So yeah, you got to be careful when you do have a bunch of cards and you're not using some of the cards. All right, Jay say, how do you manage to get past the 3 hard pull penalties from the three bureaus in order to do 40 credit cards? Oh, it's easy. Do you delete them? No. If so, I thought you can delete cards connected to accounts. No, I don't delete hard inquiries. Like I don't delete hard inquiries. When I apply for a card, I research that card. I'll see which credit bureau that it pulls from. A credit card only has to pull from one bureau. Even if they pull from 2 bureaus, if you lock a bureau and they pull from one, they're going to take that one. But if I apply for 3 cards today, more than likely those 3 cards will be from 3 separate bureaus, or I would apply for 2 cards from one issuer if that issuer only has one hard pull for 2 cards. So it's always a way around it. Most banks don't do don't pull every issuer, so it's easy to get around that. Rodrigo says, do you think you'll ever want to take the channel beyond outside of credit cards? Yes. Where I'm going to take it, I'm not sure. Because I look at I'm trying to look at my analytics and see what I don't want to lose my overall base. Like I say, you guys are what got me to where I am right now. So I don't want to lose my overall base going into something completely different. So I'm never going to do that. Like I'm never going to do that. But I do want to expand beyond credit cards, and I think that's why I'm trying to I'm aiming more toward my videos being about more information than a lot of the other guys are doing, so I can expand my base into other financial things, if that makes sense. Professor X said, I have the grandfather FNBO Dux Unlimited card, and they have not touched my 25K limit yet. Man, keep using that card. Keep using that card, man. I said they killed me, man. 7,500 down to 500. If it wasn't if the car had an annual fee, I would have just closed it. You're right. I mean, but the thing about it, like I say with the hard inquiries, is just I space them out between different issuers. Like I space them out in between different issuers. And for the most part, if you know the rules, and those rules aren't hard to find, when I make these videos, a lot of the rules I get from trial and error, and some of the rules I just call the bank and find out. These reps, they'll give you more information than you think they will if you just call and ask them. Like I call and ask some of these bank reps, and they'll tell me the whole story about the entire bank. If they having a good day. That's what said Capital One. That's good. And that's one thing about Capital One. Capital One go hit you on all 3. Thoughts on the Bank of America personalized cash rewards card? I'm actually working on I should be finished with that in a day or so. The sign up bonus for the customized cash. So I really haven't worked it the way I want to work it yet, because I'm just trying to knock out this sign up bonus. But I'm putting some money into Merrill Lynch so that my multipliers could be much more than they are now. And then once I do that, I'll be able to talk about that a little bit more. Second channel. You know what? See, I thought about a second channel. Like I really thought about a second channel because, like I say, I don't want to mix my audience, and I don't want to give my audience something that they don't want. But starting over from scratch, man, that's gonna be hard. Like that is gonna be hard. Not to say that I wouldn't do it. Fast Stacks Academy. Shout out to Nate. If y'all haven't seen my interview I did with Nate, make sure y'all check that out. That was the last unfiltered 20 questions with Sledge. And before that one, I had Uncle Luke on. So make sure y'all check those out. Say, expanded on your shorts product reviews. Good, trash, or trash. Hey, that see, and you know what's funny is this is where I get my ideas from. A lot of times, this is where I get my ideas from for my videos. Just listening to what people say in the comments, and that's actually an awesome idea. All right, now let me go. Let me see. I had the next question I had was, what card is better, the Hilton Surpass or the Hilton Aspire? For me personally, that's not a tough question at all. For me personally, the Hilton Aspire is, and probably always be in my mind, the best hotel credit card. So of course it's the Hilton Aspire card. But for a lot of people, the Surpass is probably a great card for them. You know, the amount of credit that you can use, and not because it's credits, because you can use those credits for Hilton gift cards. I'm not a big gift card person. You know, like I'm not big on gift cards. I get the gift card if I gotta get it, you know, to get the value out of it. But for the people that don't mind getting Hilton gift cards, you know, every quarter and caking up on them and, you know, getting more value out of them than the annual fee, the Surpass is a great card. Like I can't knock it, man. You getting, if you don't have the American Express Platinum card, it gives you gold status at Hilton. You know, but with gold status, you get your free breakfast and things like that. So yeah, the Surpass is a good card. But for me, for your boy, oh man, I gotta go with the Aspire. The Aspire is one of those cards that I don't think I'm ever gonna cancel unless they make it to where I gotta cancel it. Let's see. And the next one was, does doing the upgrade downgrade process disqualify you from getting a sub? For those that don't know what the upgrade downgrade process is, to make it short, because it's pretty difficult to try to explain, you know, just right here. I have a whole video detailing it step by step if you want to check it out. But just to dumb it down, it's just the way I do it is I upgrade from the American Express Green card. You can do it from the Gold card to the American Express Platinum in either late November or very early December. Use all the credits that you can use. Every credit that you can use, strip the card of every credit. When those credits reset in January, do it all over again. Use the fine hotels and resorts. Use the airline credit. Like I said earlier, if you can't use that airline credit, take that $200 and put it in the United Travel Bank. I don't care if you fly United regularly or not. Don't lose the $200. Put it in the United Travel Bank and buy a ticket with it at your leisure. And once you do that, once those credits hit your account, downgrade back to your original card, whether it's the green card or the gold card. And you'll never pay the annual fee of the platinum card, but you'll get the credits from the platinum card not once, but twice. So it's a lot of people that do an upgrade, downgrade, but I've yet to see, in the entire time I've been watching credit card YouTubers, I've never seen anyone do it the way that I've done it. Let me see what we got here. Jay said, what is the top 3 easiest business credit cards to get with the highest limit for brand new businesses for the end of 2024. Okay. I can only tell you really one because you know what, the Venture X business, they're gonna give you a high limit if you can get that card, but the spend requirement to get it is crazy. So that's one. The Navy Federal Go Biz. If you can get in the Navy Federal, which is you need if to get in Navy Federal, you have to be military, former military, work for the DOJ, former DOJ, parent, grandparent, child, spouse, or somebody in the military. And if you can get into the Navy Federal and get the Go Biz, the car is trash. Like the car gets 1 points per dollar on everything. But you're more than likely gonna get a high credit limit with the card. So yeah. But other than that, you're taking a gamble with any other credit card when you start talking about high limits, you know. Benjamin says, any news on any changes made to the Amex Everyday card? Because they just completely, you know what? Okay. I did a live stream with CJ from the It's Me CJ channel, and he has a buddy that works for Amex. And from what he knows, they're not bringing the Everyday back. They just got rid of it. It's just a card that they not issuing anymore. And that's the only source I know anything from with CJ. So Phil on a poor bartender in Puerto Rico. Go get 500. I'll tell you something, Phil. It's crazy. I got so many. I think I have right here. I think I have 200. Yeah, I got $275 worth of Hilton gift cards from the freaking the business, the Hilton business. Yeah, and the thing is, I got $275 because I'm not a gift card person. Like I'm not a gift card person, so I just have them at this point. Wait a minute, hold on, wait. Let's go back to that. What's the point? Says he just heard that some people supposedly having trouble applying Hilton gift cards at checkout. That's interesting. Call Me Lonnie says that United Travel Bank, when bought with the platinum credit, it expires. Oh yeah, after 5 years, right? Yeah, you got a whole 5 years. It's unlike the IHG. If you get that little $50 a year with IHG, and it automatically goes into the travel bank, the thing expires in like 6 months. So you got to keep an eye on that. So anybody who has an IHG card, the money that goes into the travel bank, it expires in 6 months. So you get $25, and then when you get your next $25 in 6 months, that first one's gone. So I've lost that thing so many times. Yeah. And you know what's funny is I was actually considering downgrading my business goal when it comes up instead of completely canceling it, downgrading it to the business green, because that card is trash. Like the business green is trash. It's the American Express worst card. The cash magnet and the business green with American Express, two worst card, but since the cash magnet is gone, the business green is undeniably their worst card. But for $95 as a placeholder to use it for the upgrade downgrade process, it might not be as bad as we think it is. So that's just something to consider. We got YouTube Experiment in the building. All right, let me get to the next question. The next question was, okay, this was about the upgrade downgrade process. It says, if you downgrade so fast, wouldn't Amex claw back the points? No. And the reason is because American Express is the person who, it's the person, the business is the person. American Express are the ones who are offering you to upgrade, right? And then once the annual fee hits of your first card, you have the right to downgrade, cancel, or keep the card. Or keep or cancel the card. So no, they can't claw back the points because you are not violating any of their rules. Who we got in here? We got my boy in the building, Kid Cat. Kid Cat. Hey, I gotta give a big shout out to Kid Cat. Hold on, let me go. Let me find it. Man, I wish my eyes wasn't so bad. Kid Cat just picked up. Oh, I got wait a minute, I'm messing this all up. Kid Cat just picked up, but he picked up the 100 green. It's not trash. It's not trash, but it's trash hoodie. He was the first one to pick up the hoodie. As soon as I dropped the hoodie, maybe like, I don't know, 2 minutes after I dropped the hoodie, after it became available, Kid Cat picked up the hoodie. Man, I big salute to you, brother. Like, big salute to you, man. I appreciate you. Man, you already know, man. Just bring it there. I got you. Just bring it there. I got you. And the crazy thing is, I ain't know how they was gonna do, but I just dropped them a week ago, a little over a week ago. Yeah, a little over a week ago. And I sold 4 of them things, and then the no umbrella's doing pretty good. So yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother. Man, I think everybody was hoping the business green would do a refresh. The business green is so trash, man. The business green. Shout out to Vincent, man. The business green is so trash. They got to do something with that card. The one say you cancel the business gold, then got approved for a new one 3 days later with okay, with a no lifetime language. That's dope. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get, man, I don't know. I'll probably drop that thing down to the business green and start the upgrade, downgrade thing on it. Let me see here. How do I get rid of? Okay, somebody asks, I don't know who asked this question. This was just a question that I got. It says, how do you get upgrade offers? Okay, this is one thing that a lot of people, that I had to point out to a lot of people that watch the videos. A lot of those offers aren't something that, they don't bring it to the forefront. If you have the American Express green card, more than likely, if you search the American Express gold card or the platinum card, there's going to be an upgrade offer attached to it. And right now it was 30,000 if you upgrade from the green to the gold, and 50 from the green to the platinum. It's just a standard offer, and it's there already. Like, they don't have to offer it to you. If you look up the card, it's probably right there. So if you're wondering why you haven't got an upgrade offer, the upgrade offer is just when you when you upgrade to the card. It's already there. All right. This question says, how much is the benefit of paying for how much is the benefit of paying for airline tickets directly through the airline versus through the portal? What do y'all think about that? My opinion is whatever gets you the most value. I know a lot of people down on portals, but in my opinion, it's like whatever is gonna give you the most value. It don't matter if you get it from a portal or if you buy direct. For me, I'm more than likely, if I'm purchasing an airline ticket, I'm more than likely go purchase it directly through the airline. But that's only because I'm probably purchasing it with the American Express Platinum card. So if I'm purchasing with a platinum card, I'm getting the 5X on it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Now, if I got a much better deal purchasing it through a portal, then I'm going to do that too. It doesn't really matter to me. No. YouTube experiment. You do not have to have the current Amex for 1 year before the upgrade offer. The upgrade offer can come early. I've taken several upgrade offers. You can ask the guy below you, Caesar Joel. He is also taking several upgrade offers. Yeah, you get the car, they're going to offer you the upgrade. Like you can get a car today. There may be an upgrade offer there. There may be an upgrade offer right after you get the car. Why? I have no idea. But it's been going on like this for Amex for at least 2 years. Next question was, can you? Oh no, this is an easy question. They asked, could you switch the double cash with the custom cash? And of course, the answer is yes. The last question that I had was, where do you get the rules and information when you make your videos? I personally get the rules and information from. Let me put this up here. Right. Yeah. The green to the gold is 30. The gold to the platinum is 50. And also the green to the platinum is also 50. But we just did the green to the platinum a couple weeks ago. And to your point, YouTube experiment, I've only had that green card since January. So they offered me to upgrade, I don't know, many months ago, but I didn't take it until late November. But to get back to the question about where do I get my information from? I get my information from a lot of experimentation. I get my information from just calling the banks. Like I say, these people will volunteer way more information than you think they will. You know, if you go, I'm not just calling them to ask them about this. I'm calling them about something specific with my account, and then I'll just start talking to them. And while I'm talking to them, trust me, they will volunteer information because people like to talk. You know, they like to talk, and they'll give you as much information that they know a lot of times. So that's where I get all of these rules from, and I try my hardest to. Well, they may not be supposed to, but trust me, they are. I say, yeah, I try to get as much information from the reps as I can. And then I also look at the internet, and then I look at the information because, like I say, a lot of the information that you see on the internet is wrong because people have just been saying the same information since they've been watching YouTube, you know? Like they've been saying the same information without trying it themselves, without verifying it themselves, without asking. You know, they just read information and just think that is true, you know. And sometimes it's a difference between a truth and a fact. You know what I mean? The things that we think are true, they ain't always facts, you know. Sometimes you have to go back and verify yourself. So that's how I get that information. But we getting close to, oh man, we already at hour. We are already at hour. We gonna have to start getting to this giveaway in a minute. What the point says, have you found Citi or Barclay to give you an answer on that 624 or whatever they're using? Now, Barclay, I haven't because Barclay, yeah, they denied me for a card. I just didn't want to go back to them. I don't have any cards from them, so I don't talk to them at all. But Citi, yes, Citi does have a 624 rule. The rep told me that they do. So, and man, if I knew it off the top of my head, because I don't know off the top of my head, but I had it in one of my videos, and I broke down all the rules from Citi. But Citi, who they what the important thing about it is, you know, what credit bureau they're gonna pull from, you know, because that's important when you're looking at these rules. Like, see, it could be 624, but if they pull from the credit bureau that you only have 5 cards from, then you know you're good. So yeah, all of these banks have their own specific rule, and also Wells also have like a 524 rule as well. Like, these guys have all of these rules. It's not just American Express and Amex. I mean, American Express and City, American Express and Chase. It's not just American Express and Chase. So yeah, everybody has their own little rules. Yeah, and you know what? Caesar told me about that. The 1 and 8 and the 2 and 65. Yeah, and that rule is true because Caesar told me about it, and I was able to get around that and get 2 city cars in the same month because of that. So after that, and it's funny because I have 3 city cars. I got approved for 3 straight city cars after I was denied for 3 straight city cars just last year. And then this year I got 3 straight city cars. So, but at the time I didn't know the rules. Like, I didn't know the rules. But since I'm so deep into these credit card rules, it's easy for me to get even more approvals now. So we go ahead. We go get ready to get this giveaway going soon. Like I said, we gonna be giving away the No Umbrellas mug. My guy Philmo had picked up the last time he won. I did a giveaway. Last time Philmo won the Do Your Research mug. So I figure I'd give away the brand new one. This one right here is brand new. It's just been in the merch store for maybe 2 weeks. If you I pinned the comment that has the link to my merch store. So if you want to help out the channel, please go to that comment, check out the merch, man. If you see something you like, go ahead and pick it up. Cause yeah, it'll severely help the channel, you know. And they have the quality of the goods there is excellent. Like I said again, shout out to Kid Cat. Shout out to Kid Cat for picking up the let me go back to it and find it. Bam. It's not trash, but it's trash hoodie. We got JP Buffett in the building. JP also picked up My Opinion is Better Than Yours t-shirt. I sent him on that last video. We got the My Opinion is Better Than Yours hoodies now. All the summer merch is pretty much kind of gone now. The only t-shirt that we still have on the site is the Do Your Research shirt because that came back in stock. But everything else is pretty much winter merch. We got, what do we got here? We got the No Umbrellas hoodies, and these are just one color. We got several colors in these. You got that's the back of the No Umbrellas hoodie. And if y'all don't know the significance of No Umbrellas, basically No Umbrellas means that when the weather is bad, you just go somewhere else, man. We got these travel credit cards. You know, we got these travel credit cards, man. You know, we used to use umbrellas. Now we changed the weather. You know what I'm talking about? When the weather is bad, we just travel somewhere where the weather is good. And of course, you gotta have to do your research. You gotta have to do your research hoodie. And on top of it, to do your research hoodie, you got to do your research Scuddy. You got to do your research Scuddy to go along with the do research hoodie. And like I say, for anybody that's interested, the comment, I'll link the comment with the link. Don't click on it now. Don't click on it now. We about to do the giveaway. But I'll link the comment with a link to the merch store in case you want to pick up some merch. All right. So I guess the way I'm gonna do this, oh, I don't even have. I'm just gonna put I'm gonna put a number in my phone. It's gonna be a 3-digit number. Go to my notes. I'm gonna put a number in my phone, and let's see. It's gonna be a 3-digit number, and the person who gets closest to it without going over gets closest to it without going over will win the No Umbrellas mug. Yeah, you'll win the No Umbrellas mug. I gotta go ahead. Let me find. Got my guy Damian in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 years, brother. Oh, well, I got another question. Spencer Johnson versus Stan the credit card versus Stan the credit frog in the octagon. Who do I got my money on? Man, Spencer younger. Stan is a surgeon, so he probably strategic, right? Stan probably strategic. Yeah, Stan is probably strategic. Man, I'm going with Spencer, man. Spencer can kill Stan. This ain't even gonna be close. I don't even know why I try to play like it. Stan will kill Spencer will kill Stan. Hey, I know y'all all thinking the same thing. Like everybody already started. I ain't even started yet. All right. All right. So, all right. Now, look, I ain't started the numbers yet. When I say I ain't started the timer yet, I'm gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna start. I ain't started yet. Let me get my timer up. I used to say Stan Russell 150 in high school. You take a Stan. No, I'm taking Spencer. I'm taking Spencer. In fact, not only am I taking Spencer, I'm taking Spencer in the first 30 seconds. I don't even think it's gonna be close. Oh wait, but hold on. Joshua said the real question is how many creators would be needed to win against Luke, Royce, and Miles? Okay. So the question, my question to you is, am I included in this? Because if it's me, you only need one. I know Luke used to do his MMA and all of that, but yeah. Luke wouldn't stand a chance against me. I'm sorry. Let's go. All right. I'm about to hit this timer. Three digit number. Let's go. There ain't nobody put no numbers down. Oh, y'all ain't know already? All right, stop. The last one was Ian at 003. All right, let's see what the number was. Let's make it big. The number was, I'll even get that down. The number was, can y'all see that? 346. Let me go back. The last one that was there was 003. So let me go back. It can't go over. All right, Ian had 333. Venmo had 333, but Ian was first. YouTube had 333, but Ian was first. Ian, you the winner. Ian, you are the winner. There's like 700 numbers afterwards. Yeah, a lot of people did have 333, but you had it first. Ian is the winner. Hey, my Gmail is my YouTube name. So hit up my YouTube name and give me your information so I can get that mug sent over to you. Yeah, I'm gonna get it sent over to you. I appreciate you. The last person who won something was the glow in the dark. Yeah, big shout out to Ian, man. Like big shout out to Ian. But make sure you hit up my email address. Like I said, my email address is my YouTube name, and it's Gmail. Jazzy won. If y'all know Jazzy, she's in the comments quite often, but she won the last glow in the dark. What I got over here? She won the last glow in the dark extra wallet. But she let her son bully her out of it. So, and I got one more giveaway going before Christmas, man, because I'm that guy. I got one more extra wallet. Extra ain't been too nice to me, man. They ain't been giving me nothing new, but I've been holding on this one for a while, man, so I can give it away before Christmas. It's a very nice wallet, man. I carry the black one. It's still the pop-up style. You can put 6 cards in there. It's a great wallet. I was before I started being affiliate with Extra, because they don't sponsor me. So, I can say whatever I want to say about Extra. They don't sponsor me. But before I started being an affiliate with Extra, I was already using their products anyway. But if you're somebody who just want a wallet right now, they have a 55% off. I believe it's 55% off sale right now for Black Friday, Cyber Monday type thing. And if you want to use my code, the promo code of Sledge, go ahead, you can get it. But like I say, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this one somewhere around Christmas. I haven't planned it out. It'll probably be that Monday before. I'm trying to think of who I got coming up. I have Calby coming up in December. And I'm all lost on my dates because since I went to Monday, man, I've been all behind. And I have Anthony Venture coming up on the last Monday of the year. He'll be on the channel. So that's going to be super fun. Me and Anthony always have fun. Anthony was the very first person to ever interview me. And he was the very first person to ever be on Unfiltered 20 Questions with Sledge. So the way that we gonna do the very last Unfiltered is, instead of me asking him 20 questions, he gonna ask me 10, and I'm gonna ask him 10. So yeah, that's gonna be super fun. Man, you know what's funny is, man, I started to keep this wallet. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've had this wallet. I've had this extra wallet for probably over 6 months. I've had it for over 6 months. Yeah, this is a very nice wallet. You can just see the detail in there. Like, this is a very nice wallet, man. You could just look at the detail of this thing. It's like super nice with the stamps on it and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna end up giving it away. It's the last thing that I have from Extra. I'm not sure if they're gonna send me anything else, but definitely, like I say, if y'all interested in any Extra products, now is definitely the time to pick it up. Like I say, I think it's a 55% off sale, and if you put in promo code Sledge, you'll get even more off. So yeah, if you're looking for something extra, but your boy gonna be doing the giveaway. I should make Anthony do the whole interview. Why he impersonate me? That's hilarious. Yeah, Filmo wins so many times. Like Filmo wins so many times. But you know what that means? That means that Filmo is supporting all the channels. All the channels, you know what I'm saying? Because if he's winning, that means that he's there. But I think that's all we got, man. Yeah, I think that's all we got. But I appreciate y'all for sticking in here with me for over an hour, man. Whether y'all been here for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, a half an hour, or the whole time, man. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Sledge, Mr. Do Your Research and No Umbrellas. I'm out of here.